Good morning, everybody. We're gonna unveil our September paper pumpkin. It's called Spooky Treats. It comes in a really cute little box. So let's see here. Okay, sorry, I'm a little out of practice for this. It's been a while since I've done a live or a video. So look at this cute little stamp set. You have Trick or Treat, Enjoy this Spooky Treat, cute little ghost, spider web, bats, spider to go with the spider web, I guess, and stars. And then this one says Happy Halloween. Very cute. I really like this ghost. And with it comes the stamping spot of Orchid Oasis. This is one of the 5 in colors, so very cute, kind of a purple. And let's see, and for today's projects I'm going to use my actual stamp pad because I like to save these for when I travel, so I'll keep my stamping spot for traveling. Alright, so here you have a little flyer that says Paper Pumpkin Perks. There's so much to love about our monthly subscription kits, and there are, because it has everything. So each kit has everything you need, so you can grab a box and take it with you wherever, because it comes with adhesive dots, it comes with the ideas, and comes with the stamp set, the stamping spot, and everything coordinates with all of the other items that Stampin' Up! Sells. All right. Ooh, and since it's Halloween, it comes in black tissue paper. Awesome. Okay, we'll move that out of the way. All right, see all the goodies. Let's see what the projects are going to be. Oh, look at that. They're little treat boxes, it looks like. Very fun. All right, and like in times past, I'm going to go ahead and we'll make one of each. So let's break this open. Okay. Now, if you don't want to do treat boxes, that's okay. You can save this stuff, because I like to do alternative projects with mine because I don't usually give out treats, but we'll see how we are this year. And I'm trying to stay centered. All right, looks like we have a roll of adhesive. Sorry, mine went blank. So we'll keep that. Looks like we have little star embellishments. So it looks like large ones and small ones. Mini glue dot, or mini Stampin' Up! Dimensionals. We have our purple boxes. Looks like spider web. And then the plaid. Okay, then we have our boxes. So those must be fronts. Black boxes, orange boxes, and white boxes. Okay, so we have all 3. Set those aside. Here are our spider webs and embellishments. Looks like labels. Oh, and here are your adhesive dots if you want to use those. I usually save those. And little ghost embellishments and spiders. Okay. And here on the back of the instructions, you do have some alternatives, so you can make cards. It looks like another kind of treat box. Okay. Now I like the fact that they're doing color now. So on the first page, you have, looks like the orange box we're working on. When you first open it up, sorry, I did that wrong. So you have this, and you open it up, and right here in front, it's going to tell you everything you need for project number 1, everything you need for project number 2, and for project number 3. So we're going to do project number 1 first. So let's get one orange box. And then we have the white spiderweb front. Looks like we will need one spider. It's kind of a cute spider. And then labels, looks like we'll need a yellow. And a purple. And these are really easy to punch out. Okay, we have the stars here, and it looks like the stamp pad and the block. So I'm going to use my large block. I was gonna say, oh, there it is. We're gonna need the Happy Halloween stamp. I was like, what stamp am I using? So we'll peel this off. Be very careful when you're peeling off the clear stamps because they can tear. So you just want to be very gentle when you're peeling them off and roll it. Okay, there, now it's on my Stampin' Block. Okay. All right. So we're going to put together our box. So you have your little box. And we're going to do the sides first. Okay, so we're folding in these. And then this is going to go down, folded in half. And then this is going to stay down here, okay, at the base. And then we are going to fold over. I'll do this side. In, and then fold this guy over, and then this is going to be folded the opposite way. Okay? Now you can glue these down if you want to. I didn't. So, and you want the large part to be last. Okay? So you're going to fold this one over, and it's going to fold over your two little flaps down, and then fold like so. Okay, and then this one you're going to fold over this edge, and it's going to fold over your two small flaps, and then the large thing is going to go all the way down, and it's going to tuck into that little hole that was there. Okay, so you have two little bases like that. All right, and so then it took me a minute to realize it's only half a box. I guess it would help if I looked at this and saw it. Yeah, it's only half a box. That's supposed to be the sides and then the inside. Just had to look at it carefully. Okay, so then we have this guy, and we are going to put a little bit of adhesive here, so then that way it folds like this, and it's kind of like a matchbox cover. Okay, so voila. All right, so let's put some adhesive on this. Okay. And you want it up to the edge. Mine's not perfect, but okay. There we go. Okay, we have our matchbook box, okay? Holy moly cannoli. Okay. Next, we're going to stamp Happy Halloween. Okay. Okay, and then our Happy Halloween. Actually, we're going to glue that down first. So this is where the little dots come in handy, okay? So you can put little dots here, but I'm not a big fan of those little dots. So I'm gonna use my glue. Now where do I want it? Say right about there. Okay, so we're just gonna put 3 little dots I accidentally let this fall over one day, and I shouldn't have, because that's what clogs it up. There we go. Right in a row. And we put our little, we took our matchbox out so I can glue this down properly. Okay. Okay, so then we use our mini glue dots, or mini Stampin' Up! Dimensional, sorry. And we're going to put them on the back of our Happy Halloween. So one right there. Oops. One right there, and one more. That, and then our spider. Stick one on him. We'll put that one right in the middle. And you can see here that it shows you on the directions what you're putting, so the dimensionals on each one. Okay. Let's take this off. All right. And now we'll put our Happy Halloween right at the base of the orange spot. Okay. And then we have our spider. And it looks like on the picture it's coming out from under, so we can kind of tuck that under and then stick our spider on. Okay. And then we have our stars. Looks like this little guy was flying off, so we'll stick him up here. Do another one right there. We have our last one, the bigger one, so we'll put that one closer to the spider. Right there. Okay. And there we have box number 1. I don't think I have any candies to put in just yet, but that's a very cute little box. All right, well, now that we figured out how to do the boxes, all right. It's the only thing is that I wasn't too thrilled about how they did that. They should have, I don't know, maybe added another picture. Okay, so now project number 2. What do we need for that one? We need a ghost, a spider web. Whoop, I had one pop out. Okay. Ghost, spider web, black box. Okay, black box. Stars, plaid. And enjoy this spooky treat. Okay. Pull that out. Stick that on the stamping block. All right. Oh, we need the square or rectangle, sorry. Okay, so I'm going to do my stamping first. So I can get that out of the way. When you're stamping, you want to make sure you give it even pressure and then hold it, especially if it's a sentiment. Hold it down for a second, so then that way all of your words show up. and you have less of a chance of not getting the whole image. This one's a little too juicy for my liking, but that's okay. All right, let's fold this box up. Okay, in. That. And, well, actually, all right, fold, and then you're gonna fold down at the center, and then that one's the opposite way. Okay. And then your two edges, you're gonna tuck those under that first fold, and then that's gonna be like that. Tuck these in. Fold this crease up. Fold this crease over, down, and then push in. Okay, there's your little box. Fold this one at all of the score marks, and then we're going to add adhesive to the small flap. So you have the large flap over here. Okay, you have the large flap, and then you have the small one. So you're going to put the adhesive on the small side. Okay, and then you're going to line up your large side along that edge, and then press. Okay. Now I have it offset. I probably should have put on my ghosts and things beforehand, but I didn't. Okay. Sorry, I didn't want to waste small mini dimensionals on the ghost when I've got large ones here. So if you have large ones, you can put it, instead of using 3 small, you can put 2 large. Okay. Your spider web is just going to be regular adhesive, no dimensionals. So however you want to do that. And your spider web goes in the middle. Let's take the dimensional covers off. And your little ghost is going to go next to your spider web. And your spooky treat, since it's going to be going on the ghost a little bit, you want your dimensional to be on this side. Okay, so let's get one large dimensional, or you can even do 3. It said on the directions to do 3, so what I'll do is I'll do 1 large. And then so that way it's not dipping in the middle. Oops. I'm going to put one right there, a small one, so there's no dip. And then we're going to stick that right here. Okay, just like that. And then we have a large and a small star. Large star up here, and a small one right there. Now I like doing, oh, there is one. I was gonna say, I like doing mine in 3s or in odd numbers, but one does go down here. Okay, ta-da! And your box goes in, and that one's just fully sealed, not like this one where you can kind of see through the holes. All right, you've got 2 treat boxes. Okay, now let's go for the 3rd one. There we go. Okay, so for the 3rd one we need the white box. What color is that? I want to say it's, let's see what color, coordinating colors, fresh freesia. Okay, so that's what this is, the fresh freesia outside cover. We need the bats label. And then the circle. See, these pop up or pop out really easy. No need for scissors. And then we're going to do 2 different stamps, it looks like. So I have my blocks here somewhere. So we'll have Trick or Treat on this one. And I cut up my Simply chamois. See, they come in this size. They open it so you can see it better. So it comes in this size, and I keep the large one in an extra Stampin' Up case. And then I cut it up, and I have a piece here for when I travel. It makes it convenient, especially like if we're going to stamp camp. Then I have a small one. And I just clean off my stamp. It's a little damp. And then this case was for the silicone earplugs. I was trying to see if I had, I got them at Walgreens. And they're just these swimmer earplugs. Okay. This one has a different case, but this was what was in here. And so they're just the silicone earplugs. And so I saved the cases because they're, come in handy. So I cut up my Simply chamois. I stuck it in here. So this is the perfect size to toss in my little bag. And I have a chamois on the go. Okay, so I'm going to take off the last stamp that I used. And I'm going to get the bats because we need the bats for this one. Okay, so again, when you're taking the stamps on and off, you want to roll them so they don't tear. You don't ever want to tug on them because they will tear. Okay, we have the stars and we are good to go. Okay, now let's find the directions for number 3. Put those in front of me. All right, let's get this box made. Now that we're pros at it. Get those out, fold in the middle, and it's kind of hard to see the white, but I still have this lip coming out so that way the base can stay on top of it. Okay, and we're going to tuck in these little tabbies here into that first fold. This is kind of tricky if you don't have good fine motor skills there. That these might be a little trickier for those who have limited mobility in their fingers. Okay, but then you pop it down, done. Okay, so let's try doing it the right way this time. So, but I gotta figure out which way to go because you don't want your sentiment and stuff to be upside down, but I guess in a box it doesn't matter because you can turn the box the other way around. All right, but the directions say to hold it this way. So you have a score line there, a score line there, one here, and one here. Okay, this is where your adhesive is going to go. And this is good where the tear and tape, you can put the tear and tape down first so you remember which side is going to go down. So I'll use the tear and tape. And we have a piece there. Okay, so then that way you know which side is the adhesive is on. Okay, so first we're going to put down, or are we stamping first? No, we're going to stamp bats first. Okay, stamping first. That's why I do it first, so that way I don't mess anything up. All right, so we're going to do a set of bats down here. Stamp and hold. Try not to rock your stamp too much because otherwise you'll end up with side marks. Stamp and hold. Voila. A nice good coverage there. And you can always practice on a scrap piece of paper first, so then that way you know how much pressure, if you're wiggling, then that way, because see, I could have easily added that bit of ink to my image, and you don't want that. So take the time to stamp on a scrap piece of paper first, printer paper, whatever. I'm using the old calendars from work, so the desk calendars, and that's my bottom base here, just because I don't want to get my glass mat dirty today. And then you just squeaky clean. And I tend to stamp and then clean my stamp right away because I will get ink everywhere. So that's why I tend to close my stamp pads too when I'm not using them. All right, trick or treat. Trying not to get my head in the picture here. It's kind of hard to see. Okay. A little bit too thick. I probably shouldn't have put as much pressure, but it's okay. You can always tell everybody I meant to do that. Okay. Clean the stamp. Done stamping. All right. Now we're going to glue this on. Make sure your bats are upright. You don't want upside down bats. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Looks like it's not all the way to the score marks. It looks like it's centered. I thought it was going to be longer. Okay, stamp in dimensionals for the sentiment. You can use the minis on here, but I have a crazy amount of the larger ones because you never use all of the dimensionals that come in a paper pumpkin kit, and I have like tons of them, so I hardly ever have to buy any because I use them for my paper pumpkin kit. And the only ones that I don't get a lot of are the minis, so I try to save those if I can. All right. Center that. All right, and then we have stars. So we have one here, a large one next to it, there, and then we have another small one up on top. I don't want it to get lost in the bats. Maybe I'll do it over here so that way it's a little more balanced. There we go. Or for me anyway, because I'm counting this as part of it to balance. All right, so fold at the score lines. Let's take off the tear and tape top. Tweezers. Tweezers are good for taking off tear and tape. What is that stuff? I can't even think of a name for it. The tape cover. Okay, we got that. Kind of line it up as best we can. And come on, there you go. Voila! Yeah, I'm very surprised this doesn't have any ribbon or anything, but look at how cute those are. Cute little Halloween treat boxes. Just so you can see. Okay, so see, you can see the candy inside that one, and these guys you don't. So, a little Dollar Tree gum, and you can fit quite a bit in there. At least a few pieces of candy. Okay. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed this month's kit. I think I am going to go ahead and make the rest of these and not really make cards because I need treat boxes for work. I like to give everybody a little treat box, and it looks like we have, how many of each one? So we had, put those aside, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe of each design. Sometimes it says on here Yeah, so this kit contains enough supplies to make 18 treat boxes. So that is plenty for work. Oh, yay. I've got enough for everybody at work. So I think that's what I'll do. I think I will make all of these, and then that way I have treats for everybody at work. So, cha-ching, since I don't have kids that take Halloween treats to school anymore, I can make them for work. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed this. And if you enjoyed this video, and have you seen any of my other how-to videos on my channel, please hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye-bye.